Let's go over the fastest way to max out a coach build in college football 25. This is something I have not seen covered, man. I've seen a bunch of coach builds, but this is actually how you max it out super fast, man. Actually getting the most amount of points so you could just spend the points wherever you want with your actual coach build. With that being said, we're going to hop right in, man. We're actually going to make a brand new coach. And with this new coach build, we're going to do something very specific, man. It don't really matter what team you pick, but for this, we're going to pick Alabama every single time just so we consistent, and I'll show y'all some when you pick other coaches' builds and how they develop as well. So we're going to create our own head coach. The key here is the Go Motivator, man. If y'all know anything about motivator, if you keep your coach as a motivator, he will develop so much faster than the other two archetypes. Then recruiter, tactician, motivator develop the fastest when it comes to your coach leveling up the quickness. None of this stuff matter. We're just going to go ahead, get through, and we're going to get through, and we're going to sim actually a year. So with this method, you could get a max coach build in about 3 to 4 years, just depending on what happens. But even after 1-2 years, you're level 20, level 30, 3-4, your coach build is pretty much maxed out. You could go further. You know, it's this slider where you could actually max out your XP slider for your coach. And for this, we're going to put it on fastest because our goal here is to max out the coach build as soon as possible. I had a bunch of people ask me, hey, how do you keep getting these max coach builds? Well, this is the method. Motivator coach develops the fastest. And like I said, I'll show y'all the comparison. So we advanced one season. Our coach is level 24, man. Look, we're in the preseason. In the top right next to my face cam, preseason 2025. Top right corner, you see our coach level. Number 25, our coach leveled up to 25. We didn't upgrade anything so far, and this is a very good progression. I'm going to show y'all the comparison when you do the same exact thing with a recruiter coach with Alabama roster, 2024 roster. Just to show y'all, same exact situation where in 2024, all we did was just pick recruiter for the coach. We're going to come over here to the XP slider for your head coach, and we're going to put that on fastest once again, and we're going to advance a year, and y'all see the comparison. So once again, we simmed the year, and look in the top right corner, we're at 13, we're at level 13 with our head coach, man. That's 11 overall difference. That's 11 overalls. In the last situation, we was at level 24. Now we're at level 13, and both on fastest, both simulating the year. And the motivator, what it does, you just progress so much faster with your head coach, man. When you stay, the archetype has to be motivator. You see below the name, always be recruiting. It say recruiter archetype. You have to keep that archetype as a motivator for him to level up faster. So there is this screen that y'all may have never clicked on, honestly. Coach XP goals. And this pretty much tells you how much each goal pays you. If you have a first round draft pick, you get 500 experience points, man. If you have a second round draft pick, you get 300. It goes through pretty much first downs. You get a goal every first down. It's only 2 points. But you're able to go through and see how many times you completed each goal. One thing that's not really listed here that is in the game, and for especially motivators, you get the biggest jump once you hit off-season training for motivators because you get a boost when you have players jumping up in overall. For recruiter, when you have a recruiter coach, you get a boost when you have players commit. When you have tactician, I believe you just get a boost for like winning games and also playing well. But the motivator one is just so many players getting player development, man, player progression. So many players are jumping up in overall where it just provides the biggest boost. And it's the most, I don't want to call it cheesy because I don't think it's cheesy. I do think it's good to know, especially if you want your coach to develop the fastest. And you still can upgrade other categories. You just got to keep your coach as a motivator build. So, like I said, this is what only 1 year of player progression, man, and 1 year of advancing, and we're already at level 24. I'll tell you right now, when we advance again, we're not about to be at level 49, 48. The more your coach progressed, the more it takes for your coach to level up. So we will not have as big of a jump. But upgrading to this tier 3 ability for everywhere will help us because we'll get a greater off-season training, which will also affect how much XP we get with our motivator head coach. So we will upgrade this. We have 130 XP left. Like, we could feel free to unlock recruiter if we want. We get to go in tactician, whatever. As long as you stay in the motivator the most, as long as that's your primary ability, you could upgrade whatever, man. Like you see, under my name is Say Motivator. You just want your coach to stay as a motivator. Even if you unlock recruiter first, you could just then go all in the motivator, and then your coach will become a motivator coach. We advanced another year. Our coach did not go up that much in overall. He went up to a 31. Well, I tested it before. He went up to a 33, more so 33, 35. So every year will be different. It all depends on how much your players develop. Every year is different. How many games you win, everything. Y'all seen the whole coach goals and how your coach pretty much upgrades. This time he only went up to 31 in year 2, which is still very good. That's elite compared to, you know, other coach builds. When you have a recruiter, tactician, the motivator is still going to be the fastest. Let's advance to year 3 to see how we'll look after that. So we simmed 2 more years, so we're officially 4 years in the future at this point, and our coach is level 40, man, which is not the best when it comes to other experiments. When I did this before, year 4, we was actually level 50. So every year will be a little bit different. I feel as though it has something to do with the fact that I upgraded the recruiter. I don't know. I just feel as though. But when I did this before, off camera, year 4, I was level 50. And, you know, in this situation, by year 5, year 6, you will be level 50. But this is still way better than the normal, man. I say just put the coach slider on fastest. Man, I know everyone don't want to do that, but having a specific coach build is fun to me, man. Otherwise, like, your coach build takes so long. It takes so long to get your coach build. You see here, when you just use regular recruiter, even with the setting on the fastest, you only get to like level 10, 11 as we did the last time. So just keep that in mind. So this should have been more of a quicker video, just showing y'all how to get y'all coach build up faster, because a couple people was asking me. Like I said, in this situation, we sim 2 more years. We're going to be at level 50. In this situation, it took us exactly 6 years pretty much to get to level 50. Other times it took me 4 or 5 years, man. So every time will be a little bit different. It depends what team you are, how your players develop. It might also have something to do with our recruiting class, man. We did not have any recruiter on at all. So we did not bring in any prospects at all. We didn't put all the recruiting on. So it probably has something to do with that, as well as, you know, we didn't bring in good players to continue to develop. And the 2 stars that we were signing, because our roster was so small, they will not develop. So it probably has something to do with that, if I had to guess. Other than that, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all boys watching. Let me know what y'all want to see next, and we on to the next one.